Welcome to my recording closet. Okay, so last time I told you that I'm really into Christmas a little early this year. Now, you won't be watching this until after Thanksgiving, so it'll seem like I should have on a Santa hat, but I'm recording it before Thanksgiving. And I'm so excited because the two letters this week are R, red, and F, furry. Didn't that work out great? So we're doing R. This is how you make an R. And we're doing F. This is how you make an F. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I thought it's perfect. I'm going to wear my red, furry Christmas stuff. So welcome to R and F week. So the letter we're going to do first is R. Mrs. Cobbler and I disagree about this. I think R is a sound that goes on and on forever. I think if you start saying in the back of your throat, you can go on and on forever until the vowel comes up. Like if it was going to be an you would go like run. Or if it was an A, like let's say we were going to say ran, you would go and. So anyway, she thinks it's a sound that's shorter, like I disagree, but what do I know? I'm just telling you what I think. So anyway, R is like this. It's like you're crossing your fingers, like when people say, oh, I hope this works, or, you know, good luck. People cross their fingers. So here's the sign we're going to do. R is going to be for rabbit. So the way we're going to do rabbit, I'm going to show you with my fingers crossed first. You kind of crisscross your hands, and then you wiggle like bunny ears. Okay, so this is like the rabbit. So the way you do it in real life, you would uncross your bunny ears, and you would go like this for bunny ears. Okay, but I would like to change it and just keep our fingers crossed to help us remember this is the sign language for R. R says rabbit. Couldn't we just keep it going? R says rabbit. I don't know. So anyway, there we have it on R. And now I'll show you how to print R. You have to be careful on the uppercase R because the handwriting paper has R's that are not made correctly. And Mrs. Mickey doesn't have any choice which of the R's that she uses, I don't think. So while I'm making this, I'm thinking that that's the paper that you'll be using is the one that is not correct. But your teachers might have found a paper or made one that is correct. So some of the things I'm going to tell you might not apply, okay? All right, so see you later. So here's what the uppercase R's look like on the paper that is not the way we're going to make them. Now, it doesn't mean they're wrong. I think I said in my other recording they were wrong. They are not wrong. They're still R's. It's just called a different font. So I made 3 strokes just now, and 2 strokes are easier. So we're not going to do the R's that use 3 separate strokes. We're going to use 2 strokes. A big line down, start at the top and drop. It is a frog jump letter. and then you're going to do a little curve and a little line without lifting your pencil. So you're only going to pick up your pencil after the big line down. Okay, so 2 strokes. So watch it again. You're going to start at the top and drop down, pick up your pencil, put it down, and do the little curve and the little line, and then lift your pencil at the end. So 2 strokes. Now, the Letter School app that we just watched, they do kind of a big curve at the top, kind of like this, instead of a little curve. But they still make it with 2 strokes. So you can make it with big or little. Now, here's a mistake I used to see in kindergarten. I don't know why, but people would make a little tiny curve and then a big long tail. So you want to make sure that your little curve at the top looks like the letter P. Look at that. See how it looks just like the uppercase P looks? So after you make your curve, then you just make your line, and the P becomes uppercase R. And my favorite is right there. Lowercase r is, guess what? It is a swimming letter. It's a low diving board letter. It's going to stay on the first floor. It's not going to go up to the high dive, so just the low dive. So on the handwriting paper, I'm going to draw a little diving board first. So there's my ladder, and then here's the diving board. So R will jump off from that diving board, dive down, swim up over, get a breath, and guess what? R stops. It gets out of the pool. It is the shortest swimming letter you will do. It dives down, it swims up, it gets a breath, and then it curves down just a little bit before it gets out. But it touches that middle dotted line. Now, sometimes people would make it too big right there, and I always used to say, I could put all kinds of garbage in there, and that smells stinky. So let's not make them like that. When we dive down, turn around and go straight back up. Swim straight back up before you get a breath and then stop. Okay, there's my favorite. Good luck with your R's.